yep, I'll see you next year. And it's like, what? And this is me talking to you guys. This is like no line. It had me in stitches, man. Okay, hello. Let me just get in position here, right in front of the mic. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Ricky2ra podcast, episode 53. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are keeping safe, even if you're going outside. And that's right, some stuff have been relaxed in the UK from this Monday. I'm currently recording on the 14th of April, so stuff are starting slowly to get relaxed, like pubs and shopping centres and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys are still keeping safe and all that. I'm slowly getting back to normal now. I just want to get this out of the way first, and then towards the end of the episode I'll give you a quick update of what's going on. I know I haven't been doing as much lately, and I explained in the last couple of episodes that, you know, some stuff are going to be on and off. It's going to be a bit different and stuff like that. I can tell you that, you know, I'm slowly starting to get to where I am again, but I'll update you at the end. But I just want to say, you know, thank you to everybody that still listens. And I know I haven't been as active on any of the socials. I've only been active on Twitter just recently again. So I just want to thank you all just for being patient, especially with the vlogs, because I haven't vlogged you know, a little bit now. I think it's been about 2-3 weeks on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I know I say this every single episode, and I know I even say that as well, but I appreciate every single one of you that tune in and listen, even if it's for a minute or two. I just appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and we're getting there. We're literally like, what's the date today? It's the 14th, so I believe it is a year from tomorrow since I started this podcast episode. So I cannot believe it, actually, as well. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you that have either been there from the beginning, or if you've been there halfway, or even tuned in today. I really appreciate you all as well. So yeah, I think I might talk about that a little bit more towards the end of this episode, but I just wanted to get that out of the way at the beginning. Thank you for being patient with me as well, especially the YouTube uploads that I've been doing of the podcast. I've been late every time, but we're getting there slowly. So guys, I am sweating this morning. So I've been in the shop this morning, and sometimes, like, you don't realise how, like, quick you're moving. Like, when you're just moving, you don't realise, and you build up a sweat and stuff. And the heating is on in my room, and I am sweating. Like, my glasses were steaming up a little bit when I was just doing that intro there as well. It is well, I can say very, very confidently now, the dark mornings have gone. The dark mornings have left us. So we're currently on 7:58 on a Wednesday morning. So it looks nice out there, you know. It's sunny. I've got my blinds on my room, so the lighting is good for all you YouTube people that are watching me. But yeah, it looks nice out there. Definitely, man. That's literally all I got to say. There are some clouds, but it's not dark clouds and stuff. So there's your weatherman Rick kind of thing. Update there. But yeah, I want to get straight to the topics today. So you guys already know what one of them are, but I'll go through all of them. So the first one is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't believe I've actually talked about Falcon and the Winter Soldier properly, or maybe once I did, I can't even remember. Second topic is I put on my note here, I've made like just a few bullet points, nothing major, but it's a better than last week. Not making content, but I might rename that Not Beating Yourself Up. And I mean as in, like, uploading content, don't beat yourself up. Because I feel like I can talk about this a little bit more than I've said last time, just because I'm going through it now at the moment. The third one is actually quite a fun topic for me, and it's quite a fresh one as well. I'm going to say his first name, and then when I get into the topic, I'll give you a full name and stuff because I don't want to get it wrong. But it's called Nico, a YouTuber. I want to talk a little bit about him in the third topic, and obviously the last topic, you guys know, I'm just going to give you a quick update of what's going on for the future with me. So let's jump in to my hair. Is like, I got to touch, before we go into it, if I'm touching my ears, YouTube, like loads, like my hair's growing over my ears, so it's like prickling my ears a little bit, so it's kind of annoying, so I can't wait to get my hair cut. But anyway, let's get in to the first topic. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think, is it the fourth episode in? I'm 4 episodes in now, and I believe the 5th one's coming out this Friday. I watched the 4th one a little bit later. Normally I like to watch them on a Friday when it comes out, but I didn't watch this one until this Monday, so a couple of days ago. So I'm quite fresh still on what's happened in that episode. So spoilers for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and spoilers for episode 4 as well. So if you haven't seen it, do not listen to this. Yeah, you know, I've got to add the superhero content in this podcast. Yeah, man, you know what? I like it a lot. And it's a big, obviously, it's a big contrast to WandaVision. Because WandaVision just got me thinking so much, whereas Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you know what's going on. And the only thing you don't know is who the power broker is, and there are some questions slowly that need to be answered. But obviously each episode leaves you on a cliffhanger. So with this episode, John Walker, can we call him evil Captain America now? He's, I think he's taken the super soldier serum first and foremost, but he basically killed one of the flag smashers at the end of the episode, and it was really like sad because that flag smasher had some sort of kind of arc a little bit, just a little tiny story arc of how his how he looked up to Captain America and stuff, and it's just weird how he got killed by the shield right at the end of that episode. But yeah, I believe John Walker's now evil. I think that he's taken that serum right after he was with his mate. I forgot his name. He was called Star something. I forgot now. But the guy who's always with him. After he got killed, I think. No, sorry. After he was with his mate, like he was with his. I forgot where they were now, but they were just talking if they would take the serum. And then I believe after that he took it. Obviously it didn't show you. And then when he was going to save his mate, then he just went crazy then because the serum were taking over. So I believe in the next episode we're going to see a very angry, evil Captain America in that one. With Bucky and Sam, yeah, it was actually a cool episode. I got to point out the Wakandan scene from where they come. Is it the Dojo Milane? Sorry if I got that wrong, but you know who I mean from Black Panther. They all came. Well, a few of them came, and they basically kicked Captain America's ass, and were going for Zemo. But Zemo did an El Chapo, as Sam says, and escaped down the Bath Tunnel, I believe. So we don't know where Zemo is at the end of this episode because he's gone. And I believe the Dodger Milane are still after him. There's just so many, like, this is why the beauty of Marvel TV shows, they leave you on a cliffhanger. Imagine doing that on a what am I trying to say, on like a cinema screen. Obviously we knew Infinity War and Endgame are together, so that kind of, we knew like beforehand there were going to be 2 parts. We didn't know if it was part 1 or part 2, and we knew it was Infinity War, but we didn't know like what the name of the movie was, which would eventually be Endgame. So we kind of knew something was going to happen there. But just imagine if it was like a Marvel movie. It's like leave you on a cliffhanger, and it's like, yep, I'll see you next year. And it's like, what? So yeah, that's the beauty of the Marvel TV shows, really. And WandaVision kind of gave me like rage at the end, especially with that Please Stand By one. But with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's completely different, but it's still the same concept. But yeah, I like Zemo's character a lot. In Civil War, obviously he was the villain, but he was a completely different villain to what we've normally seen. And in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he's like this anti-hero, like he's neutral. Like he'll help Bucky and Sam, but he won't at times as well. And I just want to point out that Marvel did upload an hour-long Zemo dance that people wanted to see, which was brilliant by Marvel. I've got to clap for him there. Like, honestly, like I found it funny. Like, I remember watching episode 3. Sorry guys, I'm going back to episode 3, but there was a part where it was in Sharon Carter's like penthouse or whatever, and she was having a party there, and Zemo was dancing, and it literally, the camera was on him for like 5 to 10 seconds, and then it cut, and everybody will like release the Zemo cut because they wanted to see more footage of him, because it was like the best thing ever. And Marvel were like, say no more, fam, and they released an hour-long cut. Obviously, it's just repeating itself. It's got a few extra scenes in it, but it's repeating itself for an hour. So big up on Marvel's behalf for that, for giving the fans what they want. But yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. I believe there's a trailer released, but I haven't seen it yet. But so I don't know really what's going to happen. I don't know if Falcon and Winter Soldier are going to go after him, John, or because we do know that Sam or Bucky are going to get the shield by the end of the series. So this next episode or 2 could be the vital parts for getting it back. Maybe they've got to take John Walker down now, and maybe if they take John Walker down, the Power Broker will be like the big boss, maybe. And I don't believe the Power Broker will be like caught, if you know what I mean. Like sometimes they catch like the big bad and it's done. Like in WandaVision, like Agatha, boom, got her, she's gone. But I feel like the Power Broker, there are rumours that it's like linked to Shang-Chi. I hope I said that right. To that movie, which is coming later this year or next year. But who knows, I could be wrong. But yeah, the answers that I want, the questions that I want answered is, where is Zemo? What is going to go on with evil Captain America? Did he take the serum? I believe he did, but they didn't actually show us it. And what are Falcon and Winter Soldier going to do? Because everybody in that episode, like if you watch that episode again, from the start to the end, everybody is filming everything. So even when Captain America comes, or Bucky or Sam are fighting, there's always somebody there with a phone. And I believe all of that footage is going to be posted in the Marvel world online in that episode or series even. And it's going to backfire him in the face, because obviously Bucky's been pardoned, so he's not a criminal anymore. But I believe they're all going to be on the run by the end of the episode, unless something happens, I don't know. But yeah, there are a few things on my mind about that. Okay, so let's go on to the second topic, and this is quite a passionate one that I've been thinking about, really, because obviously you guys know that I've not been posting as much lately on socials and stuff. Obviously shop stuff was involved in that as well, so I had to just take a back step and a bit of a pause on a few things. If people are quite unsure about what's going on, I just want to clear up a few things. I am still doing magic, it's just on pause. I am creating content, it's just on pause as well. I'm still doing the podcast and stuff, and I've explained in the last episodes, like maybe couple, that it's really easy to do this podcast, to edit up and stuff, and just record and upload it to Anchor first, which you guys can listen to. It's just the uploading onto YouTube that takes a bit longer. But yeah, not beating yourself up about creating content or anything really in life. But for me, I'm just going to put it on creating content at this moment of time, because I've gone through something, and this is me talking to you guys. This is like no lie, no word of a lie, hand on my heart. Like I'm still going through this, and it's been a completely different experience this time, if I'm really being honest with you, because I can't remember the last time I created a piece of content. It must have been like over 2 weeks ago now. If like doing an Instagram post or something like that, not like a YouTube video, like actually putting stuff on other social media sites. And the main thing is, I haven't really been beating myself up, like saying, Ricky, why haven't you done this? Ricky, come on, it's been a week now. Come on, do something. I haven't really said any of that to myself, like no lie. And I know I've talked about on this podcast before that it's like, oh, I've done this before, I beat myself up, and sometimes I don't even post anything at all. But like legit, this time I haven't. And I believe, I'm still figuring this out, guys, but I believe it could be that I've just done it before, and that I know that it's not going to go anywhere. Like, I can legit leave social media for a year, and like obviously no one will care. Like you've got to be in that mindset that nobody really cares, and you can come back after a year and just pick up where you left off. Like you can legit do that. Obviously I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to go for a year, guys, don't worry. But I can legit, like, I can post tonight, I can post tomorrow. Like, obviously I do want to get the ball rolling again, and as I'm going to explain at the end of this episode, a quick update about what's going on and what's going to happen. But yeah, I think I'm at that point where it's just like, if I miss a day, if I miss a week, if I miss a month of creating content, it's like, it's not a bad thing, really. Like, and this goes out to all of you guys as well. Like, I'm just gonna talk about creating content, but you can adapt it into any situation that you got going on with you. But it's like, you've got like time, and if you want to know like where I get this from, like it could be me just regurgitating Gary V's kind of like views on this, because I'm very heavily influenced on Gary V's logic. And if you guys are interested in that, I did a special 50th podcast episode about all of that as well, so you can check that out if you want. But I've been thinking about like how much time we've got left, and it's like I'm 23 at the moment. I'm turning 24 this year, and it's like there's no rush. Like, and I've talked about stuff on my podcast, like at 23 I wanted a whole TV show of magic and stuff like that, and it was cool to think about that. But it's like, I tend not to put a limit on things. Like, if I say to myself, I'm going to be 24 this year, by 27 I'm going to have to do a TV show, I want to be like worldwide and everything. So that means in 3 years I've got to pressure myself to do all of that work to do that. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing about that, but I believe for myself I'd probably get burnt out after like 3, 4, and 5 months. So that's why I'm not putting a limit on anything. Obviously it's good to have like a target and some sort of deadline to have something, but I'm talking about something that you actually like are very passionate about, and it's like you can do it forever. And no matter what, through the hard times, the easy times, difficult, whatever, you're still going to go along with it. And I feel like that's what I'm doing with this podcast. That's what I'm still doing with magic. Like, I haven't left magic. Magic is still here for me. I've got all my books there. I've got all these, my cards and everything on my desk. So it's been on pause with my current situation, but I haven't left anything, and I've still got ideas down. I've still got my notes in front of me here for YouTube if you're watching. But yeah, and I've got a load of ideas. But what I'm saying is that I'm being patient with it as well. And I feel like that's the best way to go about anything in life. But who am I to say that? Like, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just talking from my perspective, really, and from what I'm still learning as well. So yeah, just if you are creating content out there and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do for a next idea. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Do I need to edit my videos? Should I get somebody else to edit my videos? It's just like, calm down. Take everything one step at a time. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like you can maybe take a month for yourself or two just to try and edit your own videos. If you're not happy with it, then research on where you can get people to edit your video. Do you know what I mean though? I'm just doing an example, but it's like not everything has to be tomorrow. Like, obviously, if you're doing a uni assignment or coursework or whatever, you've got a deadline for tomorrow, obviously do it. But I mean, as in, like, if you've got something that you really love and you feel like you have to accomplish it at a certain year or date, I feel like you're just putting too much pressure on yourself. And this is just something that I'm going through, and that I like to share with all of you. So that's why I'm talking about it. I wouldn't be talking about it if I don't believe in it. So yeah, I hope that helps everyone. I'm going to keep that nice, short and sweet, and I don't have any notes on this. This is just me talking, this is me being me, just talking straight to you guys. I've got literally no notes on anything for this topic. I've just got a bullet point of the 4 topics that I'm talking about. So this is how you guys know this is for real, man. So yeah, I'm going to keep that nice, short and sweet. I hope that really helped for anyone out there, really. Because I know my podcast episodes are a bit random. Sometimes I talk about superhero stuff. Sometimes I talk about magic stuff, stories and like content. I like to mix it up. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. But I'm going to go straight on to the 3rd topic. And I need to pull up this guy's YouTube channel because he's a legend, man. He goes by the name of Nico. Sorry, he hates being called Nico. Alright, Nico Omilana. YouTuber, and I'm not gonna lie, I've just recently started watching him, and my man's been putting out content for bare time. I'm subscribed to him. I'm just going through his stuff. I've watched nearly all of his videos. Probably not his early videos from like 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm talking about his videos from like the last couple of years on his YouTube channel. I've still got a few to watch actually. But yeah, if you don't know who he is, check him out. It's Nico. I bet I got to stop calling him that. Nico Omilana. Really good, really cool YouTuber, like a prankster kind of guy. But it's he's got 3.3 million subs. Yeah, man, it left me in stitches. His videos, man. That's why I thought I'd just talk about him on the podcast. Really, if you guys don't know who he is, just type his name in. You can't miss him on YouTube. His fake photographer prank on models, that has got to be the hardest I've laughed at a YouTube video in a long time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go on that video. It honestly, it had me in stitches, man. The stuff that he was doing on that, it was honestly, I haven't laughed that hard for a while. But yeah, it's just give love really, just to YouTube channels, whatever I'm watching, listening to, thinking about. I always talk about on this podcast, and the stuff that this guy does, like the confidence to sneaking in to boxing rings, to pranking pizza drivers, to opening his own McDonald's and Starbucks, and pranking the sidemen, opening a 5-star restaurant on a London Underground train, fake employees at Asda, Apple, etc. It's one of the best, I believe. His content's amazing, man. So just check him out, man. I haven't really got much to say about him because I'm just still like watching his videos. But his videos have got me hooked. Like, honestly, like the confidence that this guy has. And I'll tell you he goes to like some, what is it, EDL march. And he goes to a Trump march. And at the EDL one, like the first time he went, he obviously had to blend in, and he wore like a shirt and he took like a fake dad, and he, just to, and he was interviewing people, and people, like, when he released the video, man was getting death threats, cause like, and he wasn't even scared one bit, and I'm just like, what a guy, man. Like, and obviously that famous video from where he was talking to that woman and she was like, they're taking our jobs, this and that, and Nico finessed her off, man. And she only had like 3 teeth, and Nico was like, they took your teeth as well, and she was like, yeah. That had me in stitches. But my man went back, yeah. No, yeah, he went back to a Trump one rally, and a few people recognized him, and I was so scared watching that video. I was like, yo, what's gonna happen to my man? But he got through it all. Like, nobody really said much to him, and one particular person recognized him, and didn't really like him, but the police took Nico away, just softly, nothing major, but going undercover at an EDL march as an old man for one of his videos from a couple of years ago. That was crazy, man. He got right to the front and he got Tommy Robinson to promote his merch and everything. Like, hands off, man. Hats off to this guy, man. So check him out, Nico or Milana. I think he's part of the beta squad as well with Chunks and everyone. But yeah, check that man out. He's really good, man. I'm definitely gonna catch a few more of his videos as well. So yeah, I gotta show love. Maybe I should start doing that in this podcast. See what YouTube channels I'm subscribed to and stuff, and just show love, man. Because this is what this podcast's all about as well. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick update before I leave you today. So obviously, you guys know I like to keep updated on stuff. And God, my hair's honestly, guys, I cannot wait to get my hair cut. Keep touching my hair. You guys know that I've been a little bit busier lately, this past month or so, and I'm still showing love to the podcast. And obviously my vlogs have been put on pause at this moment in time. But I can say as an exclusive, and I'm trying to do more of this, not trying to tell much stuff, because if I say stuff, sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I like to challenge myself and I say it before I do it, and if I don't end up doing it, I feel like an idiot. But I'm very confident in saying that this is an exclusive. I have started vlogging again from this week, so there will be a vlog, and I'm not going to say when, because I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. Because if I say it's going to be out next Tuesday and it's not out, I don't really want to lie to you guys. So all I can say for now is that I am vlogging again. Just easing my way back into it slowly. So if there is a vlog sometime in the next couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks, on my YouTube channel, there you go. I'm slowly starting to get back to the sweet review. Just be patient with that as well. It will be coming. Like I said, I'm just easing my way into stuff. Me coming back onto socials is happening real soon as well. When I say soon, it could vary from tonight, tomorrow, could be the next 3, 4, 5 days, next week. Just bear with me. Because like I said, I'm just easing my way back into stuff, because I've just been on the back pedal for a little bit. So I'm just making my way through again. And yeah, that's basically literally what I wanted to tell you. Just give you a quick update on like when I'm appearing on socials again, when you guys will see more content from me, because that's been my whole thing, especially from last year as well, just creating more content. The magic will come back as well. Like I said, I'm just going to take things one step at a time. But what I'm trying to tell you is that all of this will be coming back soon. And I'm saying soon as in like there is no time frame. Like if I'm there, if you just scroll in on your phone, and if you guys follow me, if you're scrolling on any socials and you see me, that means that it is a start, right? Obviously, if you see me on YouTube, like I upload the podcast anyway, that's calm. But if you actually see me on any other socials, I'll be there. Like, you know that stuff's about to happen. Like, it's about to go down, basically. So, we're on 29 minutes. My camera's going to cut off in about 40 seconds. So, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you back for episode 53 or 54, I can't even remember, next week. It's been a year, you know, it's been 364 days, but it's got a year from tomorrow. So I appreciate every single one of you that listen to me. Make sure you like, subscribe, rate the content, rate the podcast, and I'll see you guys next week. So have a great day or night, wherever you are.